Hello, this is Dr. Hine, and you're watching Math on Canvas. In question 1, we're asked to find the slope of a line through each pair of points. This line passes through these 2 points when x is 5 and y is -4, and when x is 6, y is 0. Only thing we're giving is a pair of points. First, I'm going to label the points as x1 and y1. And the second coordinate I'm going to label as x2 and y2. And to solve this, I'm going to use the slope formula, where the letter M stands for slope. And the slope formula is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So it's basically the change in y divided by the change in x. I'll use a substitution method, and what I'll do first is find y2. Remember that y2 is 0. y2 is 0. I'll put a 0 in the numerator. Now, the second part of the formula is the minus sign. It's actually part of the formula. It goes over there too. Then I'll look for y1. y1 is -4. And I'll place y1 in the formula. And this is important because y2, remember, was 0. Minus is part of the formula. And remember that y1 was -4. Now I have 2 operational signs by each other. I have a negative by another negative. All I have to do is, to fix this, is put one of them in parentheses. So I'll put the -4 in parentheses, and then I'll multiply. This negative on this parentheses is considered to be -1. So I'll just take -1 multiplied by -4. -1 times -4 is +4. Now that leaves me with 0 plus 4. And 0 plus 4 is 4. Going back to my slope formula, I'll try to find x2. Notice that x2 is 6. I'll place 6 as the denominator in my formula. And remember that the minus sign is part of the formula. It goes in there too. Next, I will find x1. x1 is 5. So now on the denominator, I have 6 minus 5. 6 minus 5 is 1. Now I have 4 over 1. I'll simplify it, because 4 over 1, if I take 4 and divide it by 1, or any whole numbers itself over 1, I will simply get 4. Therefore, my slope is 4. I now can take the slope of 4 and I could place it in the slope-intercept formula of y equals mx plus b. Remember, m is the slope, so I can take my 4 and place it where the m goes, and it will look like this. Y equals 4x plus b. Now the only thing you would have to do to draw a line is to find what the y-intercept is, which is b. b is the y-intercept. And I will cover this. Again, this leaves me with y equals 4x plus b. Only thing I need to know is what y is. I know the slope is 4. But the b is the y-intercept. And all I have to do is solve for b, make b all by itself, and I know what the y-intercept is. Okay? And so I'm going to substitute an x and y for any of the 2 points in the coordinates. I can use either 2 points that I want. I can use the 5, -4, or I can use the 6, 0. I can't mix them up. I can't use the 5 as x over here and the 0 as y over here. I have to choose one. I'm going to go ahead and choose the second ordered pair when x is 6, y is 0. Now to substitute, because x is 6 and y is 0, wherever there's a y, I'm going to substitute it with a 0. Now the x, since this is technically can be considered 4 times a number, I'll turn the x into a parentheses. And inside the parentheses, I'll go ahead and drop the b down. Inside the parentheses, I'll substitute the x for 6. Now just to clarify, this is the number 6 and this is the letter b, okay? I'll multiply 6 times 4. 6 times 4 is 24. Okay, the isolate b, I'll move 24 on the other side of the equal sign by doing the opposite. I'll subtract 24. And whatever I do on the right side of the equal sign, I must do the same thing on the left side of the equal sign. I'll subtract 24. Therefore, b, or our y-intercept, will equal 24. Okay, now all you have to do is take the 24 and plug it back into the slope-intercept form of y equals 4x plus b. So instead of plus b, I'm going to substitute that for negative 24. Okay, therefore our answer is y equals 4x minus 24. Again, this is Dr. Hine, and thanks for watching Math on Canvas.